Wellsboro struck again with 4 minutes and 3 seconds left before halftime as Hauser slices his way through the defense, gets the corner, and scores from 26 yards out. Before the first half comes to a close, the Indians put together a drive. In Wellsboro territory, Seth Heiler rolls out to find Cole Hurler down to the Hornet 5. A handful of plays later, Heiler again connects with Hurler as time expires, making the score 39-6 in favor of the Hornets. Third quarter, Wellsboro scores twice more on the evening, the first coming on Hauser's fourth touchdown of the contest from 7 yards out, and the second by Darren Callahan with 5:37 left to play.
Touchdown number 22, Darren Callahan of the Hornets.
First quarter, Rocco Paluzzi shakes off a handful of Panther tacklers en route to a 15-yard score to put the Warriors up 7-0 early. Next drive, the Panthers' Colton Litzelman connects with Logan Tokars on a huge pass down the sidelines, down to the Warrior 1. Next play, Brian Bogacek punches it across the goal line, and Kevin Alexander connects on the extra point, tying the game up with 9:05 remaining. Fourth quarter, the Panthers strike for the final time on the evening as Litzelman connects with Brandon Thompson. Montoursville adds a late touchdown, making the final score 49-17.
And Jim, you've told me this before. You don't want to be just good. You want to be world class.
Absolutely. That is that's really written into our company values, our company mission. We want to provide that world class level of care. John, this is a passion for me. I've been in healthcare for over 30 years, and I can tell you, as I came back to this area in 2012 after I retired from the Navy, I heard some of the challenges associated with rural healthcare, and some of the availability, the specialty care, really the choice that was available to our patients, and it was always looked at as this is a rural part of the country, we don't have the same level of care, and I say that doesn't need to be the case. We can provide that high level of world-class care, and we do so each and every day at the Laurel Health Centers.
We want to take a look at what we heard here today, look at what the current processes are for some of the billing and those kind of things in response time, and actually go to DC. And part of being on education and labor is taking the education ideas and saying, okay, what do we currently do? What works, what doesn't work? Come back to you with ideas. So we can say, hey, does this look like something we could try? So, this again is not a one-time meeting. I look forward to being able to work with the team here and other teams across PA12 for solutions, because a lot of what we've been hearing, there's a similar thread as far as, having qualified people getting the training, getting the education, the transportation. So working on those items and seeing what plans we can put together to make a difference.
Have you been holding off on home improvements because you're not sure it's something you can afford? Estimate the cost of your next home improvement project by visiting firstcitizensbank.com/calculators. Select a term at the top, then find your project. Drop in your measurements and you'll get a project estimate and an approximate monthly payment. Once you know the amount you need to borrow, click Apply and make your home improvements a reality.
One of the main things would be the difference between your current balance and your available balance. You may have noticed this on your online banking or on an ATM receipt. The difference here is primarily what we call holds. Holds are amounts of money that are put aside to make sure the funds are processed properly. These can be placed on checks and cards. When you cash a check or deposit a check into your account, the full amount of that check is placed on hold against your account for at least 1 day while that check clears to make sure the funds are protected if the check bounces. Checks may be held longer depending on when and how a check is deposited and depending on the amount of the check. Card holds happen when you swipe your card at a register and the payment is in limbo, meaning the funds haven't completed coming out of your account yet. I like to say that we set the funds aside so that the system knows that they're already spoken for.
Why is sleep such a healthy tool for us to use?
Sleep is a natural reset button for us, so it's very important for your mental, physical health and well-being. It allows us to re-energize, wake feeling refreshed. It helps with, quality of life, daily performance, and our health. So it's very, very important that we get good sleep.
Well, what is good sleep hygiene? Now, we know about our teeth, we hear that word hygiene, right? But what is good sleep hygiene?
So we deal with a lot of insomnia. So the thing that we recommend first are those sleep hygiene techniques, behavior modifications. One of the biggest things is to have your wake time the same time every day, including weekends and holidays. So within the same 45-minute to hour window. I know that some people get up a little earlier and they don't want to do that, but
I just heard a scream in the audience going, oh no, not the weekend too.
Biggest recommendation is that wake time. And as early as you can, get outside and take that bright light in. That will help to jumpstart the sleep-wake cycles, keep the circadian rhythms intact.
If you would like to be proactive in establishing good sleep hygiene, or if you're experiencing a sleep disorder and need the assistance of a healthcare professional like L'Oreal, please visit the websites listed below for more information. Next time on Moving Together, good shoes and stretching. Thanks for joining us today on the Homepage Network.
You get flowers for weddings, for anniversaries, for holidays, but you can also get flowers just because. Just because you want to make someone smile. Just because you were thinking of them. Just because you can. Akiko's Floral Arts. Just because.